Good morning, girlfriends. This is part two of Christmas. I'm really excited to talk to you today because it's different than what we talked about before. The first video that I did was trying to get you to understand what you needed to buy, what products to buy that are sellable. And I don't know why I'm looking over there, but I'm looking over there. So you guys are just going to have, there we go. Oh, that's way better. Oh, that's because I didn't want you to see my window. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a minute. So today we're going to take it a step further. This is where you're going to go for the rest of the season. You know what to buy. I showed you all that kind of stuff. So now let's talk about the season. Now, this is really important. It's important for directors and it's important for consultants to understand that this isn't the same season that we've ever had before. This is 100% different. Don't you like my hand? I worked all night on this and you can still see my hand. Okay, here we go. I want you to be very beware. You have to beware availability of products. Stores have nothing. If you go into a store right now, they're empty. They are empty. And it's not going to get better. So that's why I spent so much time talking to you about what products to buy. So you need to get your goodies to get your boxes, your bows, your gloves, whatever you're going to do, mugs, whatever you see, buy, because it will not be available. Okay, so it's not going to be available for your customers either. So if you choose to do Christmas, I told you before, you will have the best Christmas ever because you got the gifts. You got to meet, you guys got the gifts. So now I want to go down into one thing. So this is very important for you to understand. You have to give customers, and this is something that a lot of people don't understand. You have to give customers what they want, what they want. And what they want is a totally finished product like you see behind me. That's what they want. They don't want to buy a bag. They don't want to have to put it in anything. They want to buy it from you and they want to put a tag on it and give it to the recipient, period. And the subject. You have to wrap your head around that. The other thing that they want, what's trending now, are feel good. So spa products, anything that's, self-indulging is wonderful. That's the kind of gift they want to give people. Everybody is stressed. They want to give them something really nice. And then when you come to soft goods, when you come to this kind of stuff, soft goods, the other thing that people want is they want cozy, they want warm, they want fuzzy, they want comforting. So, and everything is to the feel. So that's what we're giving them. So we're filling that need. That's what's on trend. So that's what you need to give them. Now, you want to sell a little thing of glamour. That's not going to be it, girls, because in a lot of places they're still wearing masks. If they work in the medical field, they're wearing masks. I had an older customer coming yesterday and said, I don't wear makeup because when I go to church, I have to wear a mask. So she's not wearing a makeup. So glamour isn't the thing as much as spa and self-indulging things are. So that's what's trending. Okay. So now the other thing that you have to be on the money for is price points that sell. Now I'm going to show you a few products again, like I did before, and this is really important. Now I told you what you needed to buy, and I told you how many you needed to buy. Now I'm going to tell you why you need to buy them. So here we go. The biggest price point for us in our industry, our business, is that I'm going to say 10, but it's not really 10. So let's say from $12 to $20. From $12 to $20. Okay. And in those, you need a lot and you need to have them made up because when she buys it, if she's buying this glove, when she buys it, she's buying 5 of them because she's going to buy them all for her daughters and her daughter-in-law. And she's going to put, their gift card or whatever in it. Or maybe this is just an extra gift for them. Or maybe she's buying it for all her tellers at the bank. So she needs 6. So you can't make up one. You have to have a lot of these made up. Right now we have probably 70. I personally have over 70 gloves made up, ready to go. And this is a good gift for companies to give someone. They get a pair of gloves. They get a hand cream, or you could put spa in it for $2 more because we have sold these for so long with hand cream in them. You could put spa in it. This is only $14. Hand cream is $12. So you could put spa in it and still be at that $20, $22 price point. They could put their bonus in it. For family, they're going to go more this way. They're going to go, this is Peter's Packaging sock. They're going to go more this way. It's soft, it's fuzzy, it's warm, it's comfy. They're gonna curl up on the couch. Um, and the company one, it's just the way I grabbed it. And the company one, Peter's Packaging has pink boxes in that enhance this sock like you can't believe it. You got gray here, you put a gray ribbon on it, you have the pink. This is a family gift. She's going to buy these for all her grandchildren. She's going to buy these for all her girls. So this is something that they buy someone that they know better than someone that they don't. When it comes to the glove, I have them buy 7, one's for them. I can't tell you how many times. What did happen? Oh, I can't tell you how many times that has happened. So those are the things that you need to think about. Another thing I want to bring up to you when we're talking and how many. So you need 12. Like I said, I made 60 up. So we're done, because when I get into height of my season, I do not want to be making up gifts, because you need to be selling. And this is something I learned years ago with my father when we went to learn how to make baskets at a basket convention. And I paid $1,000 for this. If you're not sitting in front of a customer, you're not working. So what's happening here is you make them up because you own it. I told you to own it, because you're not going to own it in November. Not going to be any to own. So you make them up now, and your job is to sell. This weekend's a great weekend. Start making stuff up, and your job is to sell. Now, when we're talking about trending, this glove here is very, very lightweight. This is a great glove for the South. It reminds me of silk. It's not silk, but it's a great glove for the South because you can wear it when it's 60 degrees out, 50, 40 degrees out. You don't get that cold weather that we do up here in the North. This is trending, and then we're going to go back into other price points. This is trending. Animal print is everywhere, and this is so warm, so fuzzy, it's so cozy, it's so winter. So that's trending. So for people that live up north, that's new, it's fresh, it's great. You're going to see it in purses and clothes everywhere. So this is that price point. Now I had some others at that price point. This one was really good for me. I had a company buy this for hostess gifts for the they sell bricks and gravel and all that kind of stuff. But they do a Christmas party every year, and the women, the husbands or the wives of the guys that work for them, and they have like 20 some people. They do this. This is our hand soap wrapped with a holiday towel. I sell these all year round. I told you that before. And these are $15. They bought 22 of them, and I could only get 20 soaps last year. So, I mean, this is something I sell all year round. So you need to make them up. You need to be hunting for these towels now, and you need to buy a bunch. There's that $15 price point again. So now, and another thing that you need to know is the word boxes are a gift. This box, who just came back in, is a gift. This is a gift. The box itself is a gift. You don't have to put stuff on it. You can put anything you want in here. So this can be that $12. You put a leg energizer in here. This is a hand cream size. So put a leg energizer will fit in this as well. So the box is a gift. So it's $12. You need a lot. So you need to be able to make these up. You need a product to be able to put in them, because you may get that person who says, I want 10 of those. I want 20 of those. I have a girl in my unit, a lady in my unit that's beautiful packaging. And she has a lady that buys anywhere from 20 to 40 of those a season, every season for the last 20 years. Just put an ornament on a box. Again, that can be $14, $12, whatever you want. So you have those kinds of things at that price point. So now, here's another one. This is a new box that came in. It's Sage. Put anything you want in it. It becomes the gift. And then the other thing that I told you guys about are these little guys. So these, if you bought the nail polish, these I sell really well. I always have. You can sell them for $12, $11, whatever you want. So that's that price point. Now, when we get into the next price point, which is 25 to 30, or 25 to 35, now you've got satin hands. You got satin hands that you can put in a box like this. You cannot give them the satin hand set not wrapped. And decorating the plastic bag. Decorating this is not a gift, because she's got to put it in something. That's not what she wants. Your job is to give her what she wants. So here, you're at $36 for that price point. If you're doing scarves or anything like this, you're going to be at that $25 price point. When you put a scarf on a box and you put a spa product in it, you could take the large box like here and put 2 pieces of spa in it. So that's that $30 price point. We have all kinds of boxes. You can just put a beautiful bow on it, and they got 2 pieces of product. It's awesome. So now if we're going, the next price point, it's $50. And then you go 50, 75, and 100. So at 100, we have 12 Days of Christmas. And then I have something that I said I would share with you. And I want to do that. This is our towers, because you can build on these boxes. And this is something that's old. And this is your gorgeous box, which again is a gift all by itself. Look at the gorgeous box is a gift all by itself. And so I took this here, and I want you to listen to this, and we'll try to get this up on Peter's Packaging website to help you. We got a new website. We had to get a new platform, and we've been doing it this week, and it's been interesting. So I think you'll find it's very easy to navigate. Let me get back so you can see this. I didn't tape it, so because I wanted to take this apart. But when you're giving it to someone, I would tape it. So now there's 3 price points here, and I like these price points. One is it's a $55 price point, and it's 2 pieces of spa, a leg energizer, and a hand cream, and 2 boxes. So you can layer 2 boxes with it. When we go to the next price point, which is 100, now I like this because it gets into that spa. It's getting into that personal me space. You know, it's not glamour, it's not mascara. Well, it can be, but I want you to listen to this because it is. It's some. So we've got 2 pieces of spa. We have a hand cream, a leg energizer, a mascara, makeup remover, and that equals $87. And you can put $6 of mini samples in it too if you want to, or you can add a nail, whatever you want to do. And the price of the boxes is about $7. Not even $7. It's more like $6, $5. But that is a big gift. It's beautiful. And then when you go to 150, which a lot of men will do, and you know who else does this? You need to know this. It's my kids would buy it for me because I have everything, and mom uses Mary Kay. So we're just going to get her Mary Kay. Now that is a gift when you're talking to family. It's not a gift when I'm trying to give it to, sell it to someone. Oh, well, I will tell you, in years past, I had a doctor's office that spent $150 on their girls, and they wanted to give them something that they wouldn't buy. They didn't want to give them money because they knew they would spend it on a bill. They wanted to give them something for them. And they bought $150 baskets it was a 2 husband and wife doctors for their staff. And they did that for many, many, many years. They bought them personal things. They refused to give them money because they knew they wouldn't spend it on themselves. So here you've got 2 pieces of spa, you've got hand cream, a leg energizer, you got the mask, the new mask, you got the washcloth, you got the lip mask and balm, lip gloss, the liquid eyeshadow, eyeliner, and the boxes comes to about $153. So you can make it up yourself, but you've got to give them what they want. And you have to give stuff that's kind of generic. So it's not color, it's generic so that they can give it to anybody. So that's this price point. Okay, so now I'm going to put this back here. Whoops, stay. He's a good boy. Look how he's staying. Okay, so now let's go back to my notes. So that's price points that sell. Now these, what do you need? Now these you can make one up and show them. You can make them up and show them. The other stuff you have to have made up. I can see that. You have to have them made up. It's instant. They're not waiting for them. They need them now. So you have to keep that basket filled, and you have to keep those from 15 or from 10 to that $25 price point. You've got to have a lot. You've got to keep it filled. You've got to keep it moving. And these you can make one and take orders on, because those are going to give gifts at Christmas. The rest of them, they're going to give the whole season. They're going to give it to the music teacher. They're going to give it to they're going to give it to coworkers. They're going to give it to people they only see once in a month of October or November, not going to see in December. So they need them now because they're going to give them out the whole season. That's why you need to know this so that you have it ready. I'm running out of time, aren't I? No, I'm good. I love it when I'm good because I got a whole page to tell you. Okay, so now this is really important. How are you going to do Christmas this year? Well, The beautiful thing that came out of COVID is that we've learned to do business more than one way. And now we have the virtual appointment as well as in-person appointments. The debut that I did the other night was in person. We had 8 women there, and it was basically her family. And so they are coming, and they had no trouble being there. She had a coworker, and the rest of the girls were family members, and there were 8 women there. So people will do live. They are coming in person. They are going to stores. Now it depends where you live, because there are other places that is different. So, you have to take it, you have to use what's good for you. But I want to tell you how many ways you can do Christmas. So one of them is that basket that I told you about. I also told you the last time that I had a consultant. She still sells $4,000 out of a basket. She sells more out of her basket than she does at her open house. Always has. So, I mean, that's a great way for her to do business. You've got open houses. I personally will do live open houses. And I do a live open house, and I run it like a week. I run it from like Tuesday to Saturday. And then I'm open. Once it's all set up, I'm open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday until Christmas. I will do the same thing this year. That works very well where I'm at. And I worked okay even last year. It's in an area that I'm comfortable with. They wore masks last year. We're not mandated to wear masks now. I will wear a mask to make sure that my customers are comfortable. It's strictly up to you and where you live. But that's how I will do most of my business. And now let's go into the other things. So I believe that your open house should be early. Mine's always the first week in November. I have people come even when it falls different. Like, if I have 2 days in November, then the first week would be the following week, and I have them come. That's how trained they are. After 20 years, that's how trained they are. Or 40 years, 38 years. They just come the first week, whether I'm open or not. They show up. I'm decorating, and they're there. So that's free advertising. So when you do it the same time every year, then that is free advertising. You've got your customers trained. So that's what I do. I believe that if you do it early, you have a longer season. And I believe the girls that do not set a date, never do it, because you're going to do it next week. Oh, maybe I'll do it the week before Thanksgiving. And then that comes, well, I think that people are going to buy later. So I'll do it in December. Well, I don't think there's going to be anything left in December. So I think it's now. I know it's now. This is what I do. This is what I'm good at. So just know that. So if you're going to do it virtually, then have a kickoff virtual party, virtual open house kickoff. And I'm going to talk about this in a minute. But if you're going to do your appointments virtually, I would still do a start. So that is, whoa, here we are. It's Christmas, and are you ready to buy? And you can have gift parties virtually. And we're going to talk about that. So you have the virtual, you have FaceTime. There are some people that can only use FaceTime. As you can tell by my age, I'm not 27. So technology is an issue. But I have a lot of customers that are my age that they can do FaceTime because they see their children, their grandchildren that way. A lot can do Zoom because that's how they saw their children. So you have to use the platform again. It's not about you, it's about your customer, which you can use. So some of them, you'll be FaceTiming her. And maybe you could just, if she can use that format, then you can show her product that way. Facebook Live was huge for me last year. Huge. Well, yeah, the year that when we were in lockdown, I did tons with Facebook Live. If you have a Peeps page, I did it Saturday morning. Every Saturday morning, I went live and I showed them gifts. You could do it every week. I would recommend doing it every week. And they can respond, they can call you, whatever. And if you want, and you want to make them short commercials, and then just feature one product a week or 2 products a week. One week is gloves, next week is socks. And they'll get on every week to see what the next thing is. So Facebook Live can be huge, So that's another way. And so, yeah, and gifting parties. I think that's another big one. So private parties, 101s, it all works. Now I want to share one of the things I think is really, really important. If you're going to have a good season, you have to do more than one. And if you're my age, it's challenging because of technology, our lack of understanding or being able to do technology. And it's just something you need to learn. And we're going to talk about that right now. Well, before I talk about that, we'll go back to talk about that. You need to do more one thing. If you do an open house, if you do your basket, you need to do something that is virtual. It's going to really make a difference. Now, let me tell you about virtual versus real life. In virtual, they're going to buy what you show them because that's all they're seeing. I mean, I'm not talking about them picking up a mascara. I'm talking about gifts. In real life, they'll come and they'll see something that you didn't, that you're not showing virtually or whatever, and there's more impulse. So they'll buy more when they're in real life. So just know that. So that's kind of where you are, virtual versus real life. And like I said, I think we need to do more than one, and you need to think of your customer. This is all about her. It's not about you. It's about her and how you can fill her needs. And she's going to have enormous needs as stores don't have inventory. Now, if you're not in their face, if they don't know that you exist and you're not sending them paper, you have to send them paper. You can send them texts. But you have to send them paper too. And how many catalogs do you get? Not just one lookbook. You don't send 4 lookbooks a year. I don't know about you, but Macy sends me, I get in pennies, and I mean, I get them daily. I get their paper stuff daily. Now, I know it's expensive, but you need to be doing something, and so that they know you're in business. You need to be posting on your Peeps page so they know you're in business. You need to be texting them with just a picture of your glove. Just text your glove like, oh my God, look at this. How many people do you know would love this gift? Just doesn't have to be big. Just be in their face. Let them know that you are there for them. And I think you need in your invitation or whatever to announce that you have a shopping service this year, that your job is to help them do all their Christmas gifts. So that's the kind of stuff I want you to be thinking about. You have to have available hours. Guys, this is really, really important because I follow trends. My uncle, I have hardly any time left, but we're still on track. You have to follow trends. Now listen to this. My biggest day has always been Thursday. My weakest day was Saturday. And this is why. Because from Monday to Friday, women were out in the workforce. Saturday was their day off. They weren't coming out. They're like, this is the first day that they were in their house in their jammies, and they had to do grocery shopping and all that kind of stuff, right? This is driving me crazy. Sorry. Right? But that's not what's happening now. It's changed. They're all working from home. So from Monday to Friday, they're in their house, in their sweats, working. Saturday, they can get to get out. Like, I'm out. I can go out. I can go out. And so now Saturday is huge because all the people that are working from home are going out Saturday. They're out of their house. So you need to know that. You need to think about that. So Saturday is getting to be a big deal. So you might want to readjust your hours, and you can't just do one open house and think you're done for Christmas. It's not the way it works, especially now. You're going to do lots. You're going to do lots. You do this, and you're going to get a hold of all those customers. And there's many ways, and I don't have to tell you how to get a hold of them. Now, here we go. This is what I want you to do. I have had directors and people send me videos of their virtual open house or whatever, and they're showing, and it's a video. And they're in their office. This is my office. This is a big working office. Beside me is another computer and 2 copy machines. That is on my inventory. And this is a working office. But you do not see any papers behind me. You do not see the TV set behind me. I have seen that they have set up their office and they've got all their papers. They're going around with their camera and I'm looking at papers. Now, let's talk about you guys. You have to have an environment when you're doing live that is pleasing to the eye. You can't have stuff that's not good. Now, this is a ring light that I'm learning how to use. And I'm trying to see, I'm playing with it to get my product to show so she can see it. So when I'm showing it to them, she can see the ribbon. See how she can see the ribbon? So we're playing with it. Technology is not good for me. Mood. Technology is not good for me, but you have to learn it. I got to learn it because I'm going to be doing virtual appointments. I want them to see it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this glove on this new box. And look how the ribbon sparkles. So you got to play with it. You've got to set your computer up. Now, I can't use my laptop in my office because I can't see. Even if I raise it up and down, I can't see. I use it over in my studio and it's high and I can see, but I'm blind, so I can't do that. So what works for you? That light up there has to be turned off. There's no pictures behind me. I took them all off the wall so that you're not distracted. There's never anything on my desk. There's no papers on my desk because it's distracting. Watch this. Oh, that drives me crazy because I can see it. The only thing I'm looking at is a piece of paper. You can't have that. So that's what I want you to think about when you're setting up your appointments. You have to be more aware of your surroundings. I don't wear color because I don't want them looking at my red sweater. I want them to look at this. That's all on purpose. So, but I didn't, yeah, pretty. Look how it shows. Look how it shows. Look how cute it looks. It's pretty. The ribbon is showing. Yeah, I'll take 5 of those. So I want you to be very, very aware when you are online what people are looking at. And you know what I do? I go on my Facebook Live and I just turn a camera on. I don't go live. I turn a camera on and then I see what you're looking at. I want to know what they're seeing so that I moved all the chairs out. That normally there's a chair over there underneath that. We moved it out. So because I didn't want you to see it. So that's that. And I'm going to share my last little thought. I've told you before, Christmas is an attitude. If you set your mind that, oh, what am I going to do? And I don't have this, excited about this holiday. Women love Christmas. Guys, this is an opportunity for you to make a pile of money like that. You make money doing faces. You make money doing parties. But this is in addition to, and it's a lot of addition to. You can make that much money, more. It pays for my habit. I got a really, really, really bad habit. And my habit cost me at least $5,000 a year. I'm an avid snow skier. I snow ski all winter. I own a boat. I'm an avid water skier. I water ski all summer. I have a cottage at the lake where my children are. And for me to have that stuff, that's the extra stuff in my life. It's Christmas pays for it. Pays for every penny of it. When I go skiing, I have every dime for my whole season. I'm a money envelope kind of girl. It's all there. It's all paid for. Nothing's charged. My boat, everything's paid for. My cottage is paid for. So that's what you need to do. You've got to have that attitude. Now, here we go. Now, this is the part this year that is so different. Guys, you have to take a giving attitude because we're making a difference for a lot of people. There are a lot of people that still don't leave their homes because they're afraid. They need help. They're not going into stores. They need you. So you're going to make a difference in a really, really big way if you embrace this holiday season and that your mission is to go out and help people. I'm serious. I don't want any of my customers or people that I know not to be able to do gifting because they don't know where to go. They're not going into stores. They don't know what to buy. And you know what? A gift card isn't it. They still want something. I keep telling my children, no, buy me something. I want you to buy me something. Well, you have everything. I know I do, but I want something that you bought for me. And they started doing that and I absolutely love it. I don't care what it is. I love it because it came from them. That's what women want. That's what they want to give. Even grandmas. I have a girl that goes to all her shut-ins and they do all these beautiful gifts that you make and they put their gift card inside it. So that's what I want to tell you. Have a giving heart. Make this season, that piece of hair is driving me crazy. Make this season, don't you just love watching my videos? Make this season one for other people and you will be rewarded. You will definitely be rewarded. Go to Peter's Packaging. We have stuff for you. Go to every place that you need and get that stuff now and enjoy the season and know that you're going to make an enormous difference in the lives of the people that come into your space. And like I said, on your mailing list, you go through your phone and you add everybody because this is gifting. This isn't just Mary Kay. So you need to be able to offer these services to people. Give them what they want. Warm, comfortable, spa, self-indulging, wonderful gifts that only you can do, 100% finished, so that they never have to step in a store. So thank you, my girlfriends. Have a wonderful, wonderful season. I hope the tips between these two will help you out. I hope it gives you a different way of looking at this business. And I want this holiday season definitely to be from your heart. Love you and thank you very much. Bye-bye. Now.